Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel once again. My name is Brandon. I'm an acting and performance coach, and this is the third in three this week of Lara Fabian for Fabian Fridays. Thank you so much, all the members of my Patreon, all of you members of the Fabian Faithful on Patreon and in Discord, for being patient with me. Once again, I'll reiterate, yes, I will go into the reasons things haven't been the same, the reason I haven't put up a poll in a couple of weeks. I'll go into all that with you guys eventually when I can. I need to be able to, if that makes any sense. I mean, if you know, you know. I just need to be able to. But right now, we're just going to jump into this. Lara Fabian. I'm not even going to try, man. J apostrophe M apostrophe A-R-R-E. Usually I give these things a shot. I don't know if I can even try. Terry. I don't know, man. This is not good for me. This doesn't look good. Regardless, you guys know I suck at that, and I don't speak French. So one day maybe I'll actually get back to learning, and everything will, it'll all click surely one day. But for now, we're just going to get into this. I have no idea what I'm looking to jump into. It says telethon 1994, so it's pretty old. This is the third of the three Lara Fabian songs on the last poll that came in that didn't win. So we're going to get these to you now, all this Friday, as to sort of make up for not having done a poll. Thank you once again for being here, for supporting me, the channel. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's jump into this Lara Fabian. Many things in French that I can't pronounce is the name of the song. I don't know, man. I'm curious what the telethon was for. I love brown hair Lara, though. I love brunette Lara. It's a little quiet. So intense. Nice. So we're going to talk about this for a second. I noticed this with a lot of the music that she puts out now compared to some of the stuff that she'd done before. That there was a sort of more earnest intensity in the past, out of almost necessity. You have this like desire, this chip on your shoulder, this you're trying to prove yourself, and you can really see it when you go this far back. There's an element of showing what you can do, right? That she doesn't feel the need to do anymore, obviously, because she's not only is she incredibly well proven and established and respected, but she's also kind of past that, I think, in her life now, at least from what I can tell from the vibe she puts out. But back then, she certainly was trying to prove herself, and she had a chip on her shoulder, and she was very much, I belong here. So I think that I can certainly see, like, I've seen her in interviews talk about how she would get criticism about how that she was too loud, that she was too big, and that she would just really blow the top off of places. And I can really see it in this performance. Not the criticism. I still don't agree with that. I've never seen a performance of Lara and thought, wow, she really needs to tone it down. But I can definitely see where people who already intended to be critical would have that to pull from, have that to lean on as a button to push, because she is very big, very bombastic, very much, look, I'm here. You can't ignore me. I'm right here. And you can't ignore her. And I think that in the best way, that passion and that drive from this young Lara, from this, I mean, she's maybe, I don't know, 1994. I don't know when she was born, but she's certainly early 20s, right? At the oldest. So she really was looking to establish herself, I think. And obviously she did a great job. And I really like being able to take a look at these old performances from way before I discovered her, and see where she sort of came from, and how sort of what she grew from, what she grew out of. It's beautiful. And I love that color hair on her. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what she does to finish this off. I'm expecting some flair. I'm expecting a big flare at the end. So let's see if I get it.
Vérité, celle d'aujourd'hui a tout changé. C'est le
A
grand
little bit of attitude for you.
homme qui a décidé du reste. Il a fallu trancher, je m'arrêterai pas d'aimer. Quoi qu'il arrive, je sais que tout mentir, ça ne sert à rien. Tout te dire, ça me fait du bien. Je m'arrêterai pas d'aimer.
Nice.
Comme un jardin discret qui voudrait fleurir
Still, always.
dans ton cœur. Merci beaucoup.
Always a master communicator from the beginning. It's in her soul. Beautifully done, Laura. Beautifully done. So that was Lara Fabian singing a song that I could not. I'm not even going to try again. I feel so embarrassed that I tried at all. Thank you so much, all of you on Patreon, for supporting me all this time. This is the third and final video for this week. I hope you appreciate it. You're going to get it kind of raw and uncut. I really appreciate your time. I don't want you to think that because I have been slacking on posting the polls and things right now that I don't appreciate you and that you're not on my mind. I have been thinking about this all week, and this is what I came up with as a way to let you know that I do think about you and I do appreciate you. And I hope that you'll stick with me through these tough times, because this won't be the last time I go through these tough times. I'm just going to tell you right now, this is going to be a constant thing. It's going to ebb and flow. It's a pendulum, and it's going to keep swinging. So I appreciate you sticking with me whenever things do get like this, but I will never abandon you. I'll never forget about you, and I'll never disappear. That much I can tell you. So even when things aren't the same, I'll always have something for you. I'll always be looking to give you something. I'll always consider you. I'll always think about you. I hope that you can take that and be a little gracious with me on the way I have to show you that I'm thinking of you sometimes, the way I have to express that consideration. But all that being said, for now, that's the best I got. Thank you so much again for being here. If you're watching on YouTube and you happen to see that little rant to my patrons, or that little ramble, not rant, but a little ramble, I apologize you had to sit through that, but I do appreciate you being here. If you're still here and you're still listening, there must be something about this you like. So please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, leave me a comment. It really does help me out a lot. It helps the channel grow. It helps let YouTube know, the algorithm, that people like what I'm doing here, and it convinces it to send my stuff out to more people. So I really appreciate it. It does help more than probably you know. Yeah, but all that being said, please remember, as always, to be kind to each other, and most importantly, be kind to yourselves.